cowboy hat for this thing. And I got it right here. I kind of want to just grab it. Do I grab it? Do I grab it? Do I grab it? Yes! Oh, too long. All right, here we go. Now I feel like I'm in Texas. Why do I feel like I'm in Texas? Because Chipotle has brisket. Yes, exclusive to the app today. Well, I'm going to upload this tomorrow. I don't know when I'm uploading this. I apologize. At some point, I'm uploading this review. And so, the brisket is available on the 22nd and 21st and 22nd online through the rewards program they have. Pretty easy to sign up for. And then after today and tomorrow or whatever, on September 23rd, anyone can order it. You can order it on, the app. You don't have to sign in. And you can, if your Chipotle is open on the inside, I noticed the one I have here is actually open on the inside, which is crazy. If it's open on the inside, starting September 23rd, you can get this. Now, mine doesn't look impressive. Like, it's all chopped up, and like, again, I could probably dig into the bowl a little bit more, but I dug through the bowl just to get the thumbnail and the pictures for Instagram and everything. I dug through it just to kind of get some meat showing. But pretty much what we're here to do is try and taste that brisket, just give you an idea of what this option gives you. Of course, I got all the other things in the bowl that I enjoy. So we're going to try and just focus on the brisket. I know it's a really weird review to do because, like, you have to kind of navigate around the normal things and be like, okay, this is the start of the show and we need to kind of showcase that. So yeah, before we get there, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack. So yeah, it's chopped up brisket that's, I guess, marinated and seasoned. It's got a little bit of a kick, I believe, but again, that's what we're here for, is to kind of tell you what to expect. So maybe this is better. Yeah, something's gonna work. But yeah, just a good look at that. There's the little pieces of brisket. I'm gonna eat a little bit of it. This review's not gonna last too long. I just want to give y'all an idea of what we're getting here. So let's go and try out the new brisket. Very interesting. I do prefer brisket with barbecue sauce on it. But I think it's interesting what Chipotle is doing. Of course, you can, it gets more flavorful when you mix it with the other goods. So here's actually a good cut of meat right there. But yeah, I would say it's a lightly seasoned, lightly marinated piece of meat. It's not over the top amazing, but it is a nice change up because you don't typically see a lot of, Southwestern type of places do brisket. So I definitely think it's something enjoyable. It's fresh. As you can see, it's just very unique kind of meat. And it's everything you should expect from brisket. I just have that personal preference of, brisket comes with barbecue sauce most of the time. But if you like the taste of brisket, just the meat, the cut of meat, rather than, you loving it with barbecue slapped on it, I think you'll really enjoy this. I think they present it really well. And it mixes with all the other ingredients so nicely. So you definitely can't go wrong with this. When I say that I like it as much as some of their other meats, Probably not. Definitely, I think better than a few of them, but you know, you got some of the more popular ones that are hard to top, that are kind of unique to what Chipotle does here. But yeah, this was originally a test market item, and it did good enough to come out nationwide. It's everything that you would expect from briskets. Very nice and tender. It's not overly meaty, but because brisket, you know, it's a softer meat and it's kind of fatty. We're not getting too much fat here, but you do get that kind of vibe. It's not as melt in your mouth as brisket usually is. There's a little, well, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It's a little dicey there, but I don't know. Brisket's definitely just a harder thing to explain to people. It's a delicacy. I mean, very tender meat. Not like your normal beef. It's not as dry. It's not as bland. It's definitely got a little bit more pop to it. Of course, it does have, you know, less flavorful qualities. Like it could use, you know, that's why you put barbecue sauce and seasoning on it. But it is this kind of meat that's kind of, you know, tender. It can be chewy at times. Again, it's a meat that's got some fat in it. But barbecue places love to use it. Sometimes you'll see it at southwestern places, and that's kind of what Chipotle is doing here. If there's anything the Southwest United States is known for, it's Tex-Mex and barbecue. So sometimes you see those two things get kind of fused together, especially when it comes to Texas. Ooh, that piece of brisket was a bit of a burnt end, which was definitely interesting for sure. Burnt ends are pretty cool too. They're a little crispy, and kind of change the texture up. So I do like it how it varies a bit. Like some of the cuts of it are kind of tender and juicy. Some of them are a little, you know, not tougher, but a little more chewy. And you got the crispy burnt ends to it. So definitely got a variety there of the chopped up brisket. You know, that's how they do it. They chop it up and put it in their little, whatever they call it, divider thing. And they'll scoop it up. So it's really, you get all the different pieces of it. So definitely interesting. I definitely prefer just getting brisket from a barbecue place. But to have it in a Chipotle bowl, I think it's actually, you know, genuinely good. It was a little bit more flavorful for sure, but it does have all that stuff in it, you know, some seasoning, some spice, some marinade. It's all in there. You can taste it. But I give it an 8. Nothing crazy over the top, but does fare. It's enjoyable. Let's say it's worth your money. It is $10. That's a warning. It is more expensive than the other meats. So if you really just, if you're going to Chipotle and you're like, I could just eat whatever meat, you know, I'm fine. Maybe you don't get it, but if you really want to try this, I think it's definitely worth trying. So an 8 out of 10 for me. I feel good eating this. I think it goes good together. I'm pretty satisfied. I'm happy to do a Chipotle review for the first time in a long time. So just to get to do this was enjoyable. So yeah, go try out the new brisket Chipotle bowl, burrito, whatever you want to get, and drop in the comments how you feel about it. Other than that, I'm done, and I will see y'all around.